In this video, I'd like to talk to you about unanswered prayers. Today is an anniversary for me. 1 year ago today, I began praying to God, asking Him to grant one special prayer for me. Sometimes the prayer changed a little bit, but it was usually the same prayer. God, please grant this to me. For the last 365 days, for the last 52 weeks, for the last 12 months, I have been praying the same prayer. God, please grant this to me. Sometimes it seemed as though my prayer was about to be answered. I would get very excited. I felt, oh Lord, you're finally going to grant this prayer. Thank you. And then it wouldn't be granted. Something would happen and it would pause, or something would happen and it just would crumble apart. You see, I believe God answers prayers in 3 ways. The first way is, yes, I grant your prayer. The second way is, yes, I grant your prayer, but not just yet. And the third way He grants a prayer is, no, but I have something better in store for you. Today, God did answer my prayer, but He answered it by the third way. No, I have something better in store for you. I must admit that I was tempted only to hear no. In prayer this morning, I couldn't just hear no. Through the grace of God, through His love and goodness, what I also heard was, I have something better for you. My prayer this morning to God could have been, why, God, didn't you grant my prayer? I was tempted to say, God, didn't you hear me? Didn't you listen to me for a year? I was knocking on the door. I was praying with such faith. And now that today has come, I'm tempted to say, maybe I didn't have enough faith. I was tempted just to focus on the negative. I was tempted just to look at an unanswered prayer. I was tempted not to look at the positive side. And the positive side is this. Not that God didn't give me what I wanted, but He's going to give me what I need. You see, this is the faith that came to me in prayer this morning. And instead of blaming God, instead of being angry at God for not granting a prayer, He inspired me to simply say, thank you. Thank you for not granting my prayer. I had to ask why. Why am I thankful that He didn't grant my prayer? If He had granted my prayer, if He had given me what I wanted, I couldn't imagine the negative ramifications that could have come about because of it. If He had changed His wonderfully divine plan to grant me what I want, then maybe somebody else's need might have been deprived. I have to admit that gratitude could not have come from me by myself. That gratitude could have only come from God. I could have been down in the dumps today because my prayer wasn't granted. But what I needed was a spirit of gratitude to bring me up out of any potential despair. And anyone could have felt despair after having spent a whole year knocking at the door of faith, begging God to grant a prayer, and then have it not seemingly answered. But my prayer is being answered, not in the way that I expect, but in the way that my spirit and soul hopes. And what my soul hopes for is greater than anything that my mind or my heart could perceive in its limitations. My soul, being drawn so close to God by His grace, desires something greater than what I desired today. So God has still given me a spirit of gratitude, and I am still grateful. So I still say to God, thank you for not granting my prayer. Thank you for having something better waiting for me in the coming days. I trust you, God, and I love you. Amen. I hope to speak with you more in the future about this topics and other topics concerning our spiritual life with God. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel to view the next video soon. Pray for me as I pray for you.